Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're going to be playing Final Girl, the Falconwood Files, aka Stranger Things, the solo board game, without the license. At least that's what I think it is. I'm pretty sure. But hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. We're going to be playing some Final Girl. I haven't played Final Girl in a while. I dabbled with it this week, but I haven't streamed it in a while, I should say, so... you notice anything wrong, feel free to play along while we're doing this live and yell at me. Like Smokey the Bear says, only you watching live can prevent live rules mistakes. If you're watching later, though, leave in the comments a timestamp if you notice anything wrong. That could help another player watching this in the future learn from my mistakes. It's all good. Just, yeah, shout it out. But I'm not here to tell you I'm a rules expert at this game, but we'll try to figure it out. Especially since we're playing a new box that has its own rules within it, too, that I got to kind of keep straight. But we're gonna try our best here. We're gonna try to survive and kill the big baddie if we can. If we can't, part of the game. Part of the game. It is a dice-based game, so it could go either way. We'll see. But we're gonna try our best. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. Come on in. Oh yeah, thank you to these people right here for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. We purchased this game. Full disclosure, backed the crowdfunding campaign last year, I think. I just bought all the gameplay stuff. Yeah, I bought all the boxes because I do like the game. I like playing it solo. Huge fan of Hostage Negotiator, a game that this is based off of. And yeah, we played a bunch on the channel. If you've never seen me play this game before, or you want to watch me play other scenarios, check the playlist that I put in the video description. You can find more past live streams there, and maybe even future ones there. You never know. Matthew, Steven, Indian number Q, welcome. Hello, hello. A Rob bonus stream. Today's stream, I wanted to schedule it yesterday or the day before. I just didn't want to because I had a doctor's appointment. I didn't know how long it was going to go. If I was going to then have to go to do some testing after. Didn't know how I'd feel, whatever. So I just kind of had the stream scheduled, but like unlisted. And yeah, so now it's live. But I only made it live like an hour before it went live. So, or posted it an hour before. But I still wanted to play. I just didn't know when I could. So anyways, there you go. You want to know? That's why. I wasn't trying to avoid you, I swear. I promise. I promise. So this is what we're playing. If you've never seen it before, this is Final Girl. You need a core box, and then you can't do anything with that core box. So you technically need to buy 2 products, base game plus an expansion, quote unquote, but really, are they expansions if you require at least one of them to play the game? I don't know. It's kind of confusing. But anyways, that's the deal. So we're playing with the Final Girl core box, and then we're playing with from Series 3. And I believe Series 4 stuff's already coming to retail soon this year or something. But this is old news. This is obviously not the new hotness then, obviously. So you guys probably don't care. But this is Series 3. It's one of the 5, I think, boxes from it. And I believe this one is based on like the Stranger Things IP, but without paying for the IP. So it's called the Falconwood Files, and we'll be fighting against the Slayer. There's your complexity prize. It's a solo-only game, so it's best with only one player. 20 to 60 minutes. Don't worry, I'll stretch that out on live stream. 3 hours minimum. We'll really drag it out here. Don't you worry. We'll talk about our thoughts. We'll talk about the game. We'll have some fun with the chat. We're gonna really stretch this playthrough right out. It's not a Rob playthrough unless I have at least one person in the comments bitching about the length. So, got to keep that streak alive. Anyways, all right. Let's get to the table, I guess. Ed says, I just explained to friends as base game and rules plus scenarios. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to say it, right? Yeah, it's kind of a good way to say it. Abel, how's it going? Stephen Mill says, this game is genius designed to milk fans for expansions. Yeah. I don't know if it's so much fans. Like, I don't think I'm going to buy anything more after this series. Maybe I'll buy like 1 or 2 of them at retail, maybe. Now that they're like releasing them one-offs before crowdfunding kind of thing, which I really support. I think that's great. I just wish they started doing that in like Series 2, because it was kind of not needed after that. But it's more of the preying on completionists. It's more of the people's preying on FOMO and completionism, and like, you know, having to have it all and feeling incomplete if you don't have it all. But like I keep saying with this game right from the beginning, you really only need 1 or 2 boxes, and you have more enough to mix and match and play and try to get better at and learn. Yeah, you might get a little bored with it, but there's other games to play, and there's other things to do with your time. So you don't necessarily need to buy the same game over and over again with a slight twist on flavor. But don't listen to me. I obviously did that, and I'm part of the problem. But yeah, anyways. All right. Elko says, I love this game. I don't have any Season 3. Was thinking about to get this one as my first Season 3 film. I'm not sure which one to start with, actually, for this season. This is the one I just liked. I played another one. Yeah, I was talking about it yesterday on stream a bit. So the one I was most excited about, like one of my most, favorite franchises, I don't talk about it a lot because I feel like it's not really that popular in board gaming, right? Is like the Terminator series, right? The Terminator series of films. And they have one with the Hunter. And it's like the first one in the full rule book too. So I just grabbed that one first, opened it up like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it has I think it has like a mall, right? Why is it not? Oh yeah, it comes with the mall. So it's got like the mall scene from like Terminator 2 kind of thing going on. With like the Terminators and everything. Oh, so cool. It even has like little silver Terminator meeple and things. But then I played it. I don't know if it was just getting back into the game, but it was like way too many rules and situations, and there's like way too much to it. It's like very bloated with like lots of weird how things work. I'm sure you could play it a bunch and get used to it, but I just wasn't feeling it. And then I put away Final Girl, and I wasn't even planning on streaming it ever again. I was just like, nah, maybe it's not for me. I'm kind of done with the series. Kind of not what I'm feeling right now. But then I remembered there was one based on Stranger Things, which I like a lot. I was like, oh yeah, I backed it because I had a Stranger Things theme one too. So I tried that one and thought, you know, since they're different designers, because each one I learned has a different designer behind it. So I was like, oh, maybe a different designer maybe, you know, did a better job, or maybe made something more that I like. And don't get me wrong, maybe this could be like my favorite scenario. I tried it like 3 times. I was like, not feeling it at all. When you keep looking up constant rules to make sense, like they just jam like too much into it, I think. But then it's like, okay, this is Evan Derrick, and this is like Mike Martin. So I was like, okay, I'll give this one a try. I can't just knock the whole thing, like, because that happens with games sometimes, right? They keep coming out with expansions, and eventually they get away from what made the game great, right? They just keep adding too much crap in, just as an excuse to make more money off crowdfunding and, as you guys said, milk the fans kind of thing. Well, sometimes it gets away from its true identity and loses what the magic that was originally there. So that was my fear when I played the Terminator one. I was like, oh man. But don't get me wrong, that could be like someone's favorite scenario. Maybe I'm just wasn't getting it, you know? I mean, that was a few weeks ago. I was in a different time. But then I played this one, and it kind of brought me back and was like, okay, I get it. It's not too complicated. It makes sense. Yeah, it's cool. Rewatch T2 might spark some interest in you. I probably watched T2 like 4 months ago. I feel like I've watched that movie many times. At least once every couple of years. NT1, the original Terminator. Love that movie. I even like some of the other ones a little bit. Sarah Connor Chronicles, the TV show, is, in my opinion, pretty awesome. Rest in peace. But yeah. Anyways. So we're going to do the Stranger Things today. We're playing against a Slayer. Sounds a little bit like, I don't know, this guy looks kind of like, reminds me a little bit of like a Demigorgon and like a Mind Flayer had a baby. So they call him Slayer. And Falconwood's like a, you know, an old little 80s town, whatever. And our final girl options, you know, we got Janelle wearing her like, you know, 80s cool bright get up there. We got Octavia, if I'm saying that right. More punk style 80s, you know. I'm playing with Janelle today, and I'll show you why. Octavia has the better, they both have the same health, so that's cool. They both have the same amount of like rescue 4 meeples, get your ability. They both reduce fear or threat. No, what's it called again? Horror is the word I'm looking for. They reduce the horror level. And moving, I love moving. And I love getting extra cards. This one lets me take a guard card. This one takes an action card max 2 cost. I like this one because it's more flexible. So the front of this one, I don't mind the little 1 heal. It's like, okay, you have 5 health, so it's already pretty low. So like healing 1 is probably not going to make the difference when the bad guy's like, you know, pretty much one-shotting you when you get up to the higher spots here. Like 1 health's not going to be the difference when you're actually interacting with the boss. But then I go to the back of the card, and I was like, okay, what's their abilities? They both have very similar abilities the way they function. So you place a little tracking token on them. This is very weird. Like, you basically do not have a special ability. You could rescue 4 hostages, and you're like, wow, that's easy. I can get 4 done, flip over. But they do it because you need to actually progress this ability. It does nothing for you unless you work into it by saving more victims or by resolving failed results on cards. So if you're just failing on cards and you're losing health, you're ending your turn early, you're getting like the worst results in the game. Not only do you want to flip the table, but it will also help you move a token across here to give you some ability that could pay off later. So on this top one here, Janelle, we're going to play with. I just picked this one because it's a more offensive ability. When resolving an action card that deals damage, you may increase the damage dealt by the number the marker is at. So you can, again, by resolving the failed result on a horror roll or saving a victim. So we can build this up over the time, hopefully. And then when we attack, we can add that damage to the attack and then drop it back down to 0. And then try to build it up again. Like, that's not likely, right? Like, the game's pretty tight. Not like you have all this time to go run around and say, by that time you're fighting the bosses, like, victims are probably all dead. So it kind of gives you, like, an ability that's nothing unless you make it something and then hopefully get it big enough to actually make an impact. So it's like, it's huge if you can get it done, but it's like, it's something else you have to work towards. So it's like challenging and fun and interesting. It's quite a different vibe, and I like it. And on Octavia, there is a defensive one. So you can do the same thing, build up a meter, and then when you're about to receive damage, you can just reduce it by that amount and drop it back down to 0. So we're kind of like building up. We're going to build up to like a big hit, hopefully, and like maybe use that to win. I don't know. We'll see. So that's what we're playing with Janelle. I just wanted the offense ability over the defensive one, but probably Octavia is the one I should be playing with in the scenario based on my couple plays with it. I think the survivability of this ability is probably what I should do, but we're going to do this one. Maybe we can do a big attack if we survive that long. Oh, Rob is playing Janelle because she looks like Mel with her hair done. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. It's the subconscious thing. I get it. When it says take a guard card, I'm assuming you only take it from here. So if there's none here, you don't get it. That's the way I've always played it when it has effects like that. And it's like you're choosing when to put the meeple on there. You're choosing when to rescue. You don't need to rescue a victim. You're not forced to. But again, even if I just plop victims on there to flip it over and get started, I really, some of these, I won't even get to use them. It's just like, I just need to get this done fast so we can flip this over and start building up this meter. So some of these are basically blank. Think of it that way. So if I get a guard card, it's bonus. If I don't, I'm not losing sleep over it. But yeah, you can try to time it, but I think that's the wrong play with this final girl. I think you just need to not give a crap and rescue 4 victims as fast as you can. Then you have a chance of maybe even using that ability on the back twice. You never know, right? Maybe you get attacked earlier and you can retaliate, add a couple damage to it, and then maybe build it up a little bit again, and then get a furious strike off later or something like that. Okay, we're gonna keep doing setup here. So you need to grab a coffee or anything. Go nuts. I'm just shuffling up some tarot cards. Oops. We're spinning around here. Okay. So we need 10 tarot cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll warn you, when I play this a couple times, there's one card that I somehow always get in the stack, even though all these cards are not in play. But there's one card from the location that literally teleports the killer to you, and you start rolling a d20 3 times, and every time you roll a 1 to 6, it attacks you. And if that happens in the wrong time of the game, when this guy is attacking for a high amount, it could be instant death, and there's nothing you could do about it. You just watch this die kill you. Very cheese card. It's in here. I promise I didn't take it out. If we see it, I'll show you. I'll try to show you at the end of the play. I hope we don't have it today, but knowing my luck when I play off stream and then when I play on stream, always things are like the worst possible, shuffle and everything. So that's just how it kind of goes. But yeah, that card, I like double checked. There's only one in the whole thing, and I got it twice. Once when it was not so bad, and once when it literally wrecked my game right near the end, and I couldn't do anything about it. It was super cheese. But we'll play with it. It'll make for a funny moment on stream, probably. Okay, so items. The only thing I did to the item deck is I upgraded, and I know this is not how you're supposed to normally do it. So I'm trying something new. So, you know the way you get your secret weapon based on, you know, you winning with a final girl? So I have Janelle's slingshot, which is an upgraded version of the regular slingshot. I know I could just shuffle them in and draw or make it so I see Janelle's slingshot in the cards I'm choosing. What I've chosen to do this time, just for fun, is I take the regular slingshot out, which is okay. I've tried it, it's not bad. But her slingshot's just a little better. I put that one in and took this one out. And I'm just going to shuffle this. We might not even see it, but I just thought it'd be something fun to do it that way instead. Oh man, there's like an AK-47 in here. That's a fun little item. Some explosives. What else is in here? The usual baseball bats, knives, like a lucky rabbit's foot. I don't know. There's some fun stuff in here. Just curious now, at full damage meter and using the biggest attack card, how much damage could she deal? She could deal +5 on here. You could have a weapon that maybe could add like +2, I guess would be like a pretty high. Maybe there's a +3, I don't know. I mean, there are ones that add more, but I don't know if they're in this scenario. Usually they don't let you modify. Some of them are like their own attacks, but let's say a +2 on like an axe, right? That's 7. And then I guess critical blow would be the best. 8, 9, 10. 10 damage? And I'm not sure if there's other items that could also buff that from your backpack. Like, I don't know in this scenario, but yeah, we could get around a 10 damage smack. This guy's got 11 health, but he does have minor cards, of course. Yeah, he's got 11 health. We're only at 5. We'll choose the little health. Actually, yeah, let me just mix this up. And you mix it up somehow here. Okay. I'm going to put this in an organized row. And if the first 2 people who post numbers in from like 1 to 9, we'll just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll do the first numbers for the villain. Second number is we'll pick the token for our hero. So just drop a number in the chat from 1 through 9. I'll take the first 2 different numbers. Minion dropped a 4, so we'll take the 4th one. And we can blame Minion if there's like, you know, hearts under there. Okay. Just to be clear. Yeah, second number, any unique number from 1 through 3 and 5 through 9 now. All right, and then I'll sort these out into 3 stacks with 4 cards in each, right? And then we flip the top card face up. One more. I think that's right. So we got binoculars, which will be at the shopping mall. Once per turn, while at or adjacent to an item space, spend 1 time to look at the top 2 cards of that space's item deck. Return each card to the bottom or top of the deck in any order. Not just for bird watching. Okay. That's at the shopping mall, which is up here. I know I'm not doing setup in order, but we'll get it all, I'm sure. Oh, there's Janelle's slingshot. So yeah, this one does 2 damage. I think it might even have better range. Yeah, it has better range too. Yeah, so I'll just use this. I know I could use both, but I think it's more fun this way. Sweet. All right. And that's at the police station. Okay. I must have misplaced it and they returned it there to the lost and found or something. No way it's there because I committed a crime. Then we have the trusty old revolver, which kind of sucks because it can only be used to modify the weak attack action card. It just gives, you have to be at 1 space away and only does 1 damage. The cool part, it only takes up 1 hand. So we could get another single hand item, but obviously the slingshot is a 2-handed item, so that doesn't really work together. And the cool part about the slingshot is you can reload it. It can only modify weak attacks or furious strikes. And you don't discard it after the 3 uses are done on it. You may remove a search card from your hand to replenish its uses. That's kind of neat. Kind of neat. I don't know how many attacks we'd actually need like that in this scenario, but it's kind of cool. Like, I hope we wouldn't need more than 3 attacks, but yeah. So we might want to grab that at the police station. The cool part is, I haven't even got to the best part. In this scenario, most locations, they have their couple pages or whatever of rules for the location and rules you add to the game based on the killer. In this game, I was kind of surprised by this. They have 5 different little mini scenarios that are totally different using all different components, and they tell you what components to use. And they're basically all little scenarios like episodes from Stranger Things. Like you're trying to crack some code, you're trying to find a missing friend, you're trying to save your father, surviving a hunt, or exposing the lab. We're going to do exposing the lab. This is the first one I grabbed and I'm going to play with today. But I did play with it, and I do like what it's got going on because, as you know, I like getting loot and items and weapons and stuff in this game. But how this one works, this is kind of cool. This is a kind of cool one to purchase, I think, because the variability, like not only does the game have tons of decks of cards and the dice and stuff that make it kind of different every time you play, but it also has these scenarios which are different win cons, and literally you cannot take away the final health token on the boss until you've completed this scenario. So like you're not allowed to kill the bad guy unless you complete this mission. So like if you're running out of time, you might as well just give up, you know what I mean? So it's super important we get this done while also trying to survive, save hostages or whatever, or victims. So this one says the lab is performing experiments that are endangering Falconwood. It's time to expose what they're doing. So we get 6 mission tokens, which I've placed here on the board. I just put them randomly. I'll just roll some dice or something. We'll pick some random ones. So those change every time. We're going to place 3 of them on the lab. When you go to the lab, you flip the first one over and place it on a location based on this card. So every time you play, you could draw a different token in a different order. You're only going to see 3 of them usually. You know, so we might have to go to the best friend's house next. Once we go to the best friend's house and collect that token, it's like we found a new clue or something. Then we reveal the next one from the lab, and that'll tell us the next place to get to. And basically, once we found enough evidence on the lab, which is 3, we place them on these spots. Once we have 3 there, generally, we can go to the police station to meet the reporter and turn in the evidence, and it allows us to search the deck, the item deck, at the police station and grab any 2 cards we want, and then shuffle the other 2 and return them. So we could grab that slingshot at that time, and maybe even another weapon or item or something, which is super neat, which I like a lot. It's kind of thematic, really fun. And the reporter, which also, I love searching, digging items and all that stuff in this game. I feel like items are like super key usually to the game. While the reporter is in your space, you get to change 1 die to a success when resolving a search, and you may draw and keep 1 additional item card. While the reporter is in play, reveal the top card of all item decks. So this reporter is not in play yet, but I am going to just keep it right here to remind me. I might forget to do that part. And then it just tells you, I think I explained everything else. Yeah, reveal the first mission token when you enter the lab. It will have a number from 1 to 6. Use the reference card. Place the mission token face up on the space indicated. Only 1 revealed mission token may be on the board at a time. When you end your movement on the space with a revealed mission token, you may discard a search card to retrieve the token and place it on the sheet. So yeah, another reason we got to discard search action cards. So I got to remember that. So we need to grab searches sometimes, even when we're not doing a search. Then immediately reveal the next mission token on the government lab and place it on the corresponding space. Repeat until there's 3 tokens on the sheet. And then, like I said, we need to go to the police station. And then we get to grab 2 items. Place the reporter at the police station. And then we can have the reporter, you know, run around with us if we want. And then there's this thing called gaining progress and losing progress. So if the mission tells us to gain progress, like we did something cool off an event or something, you need 1 less mission token here, so we'd only need 2. If we're losing progress, we actually need a 4th token. So it'll tell us to place an additional 1. So we could need to find up to 4. If that's the case, I don't know how we're going to win, but hopefully we don't lose progress, but it could happen. So we're against the clock, basically, and it could be randomly placed. And then based on the events, we could have water access on the map here. We can travel across the river, depending on events that come up. We could have extra bridges built. We could have bridges, these road bridges, some of them get locked off. There's like a pizza delivery van thing I had one time, where I was allowed to drive around and carry extra victims, but you had to roll a die on the first movement to basically panic the van first, so it might drive the wrong way a little bit. Really fun, really cool stuff in this one. Kind of like that chaotic pizza van from, you know, Stranger Things idea. Okay, let's, I guess, set this part up. Oh yeah, sorry, Matthew gave me the number 2. That'll be our health there. Okay, so our health tokens are chosen. Okay. Hopefully this one's full of hearts and this one's blank. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're hoping for. But you know, sometimes it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so this will be our setup. 4th of July weekend. I don't like how many victims are over on the killer side of the board. That's kind of crap. Oh, but at least we're near the lab. The lab is down here in the corner. We got the government lab, Bangorn Forest, best friend's house, school, police station, shopping mall, library, community pool, and town fair. Okay, that's what we're rolling with. Okay, so killer is here beside the police station. We're chilling down here, and then we need some victims. One at the best friend's house, one here, one here. Oh yeah, and our exits are down here, over here, and up here. Oy, oy, oy. 3 at the community pool. And 2 at the shopping mall. Okay. There's other setup to it. There's definitely setup for the killer. I think I have to put oh yeah, these ones. These are called these are basically what happens to victims when they go into the other dimension. Let's just call it, I don't know, the upside down, let's say. And there's going to be one that starts the game, I think, at the closest exit to the killer. So 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I don't know. We'll just say odds are, oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3. You know, this is one of those two. We'll do odds or evens. Evens. So this one's way down here. And I think one starts in our space, but I'm just going to double check. Just going to double check. Okay, setup. Dimension tracker near the play area. Let's talk about that. There's a little tracker right here. Because we have a way to tell which victims are in our dimension or the other dimension. So these are in our dimension, these are in the other dimension. There's no way to tell when the final girl is in a different one, or the special victims. So how they do that is on this little card here in the bottom right. And it basically, you just put it on the bottom if it's in the other dimension. And there are rules to it. So in our dimension, if I'm in our dimension, regular victims will follow me. If I'm in this dimension, they won't. But these ones will follow me because now I'm in their dimension, the other dimension, trying to lead them around. Okay. If I'm in, it's the mirror dimension. Sorry, that's what they're calling in the game. So if you're in the upside down, during the upkeep phase, I lose a health. Okay. And at any time on an action, so I have to play a card. The action card they've given us for this scenario is called Open a Rift. You can go to the mirror dimension. Special victims can follow, but the regular victims won't. And then as an action during my turn, as long as I'm not in the middle of resolving another action, I can just always return back to the regular dimension anytime during my action phase, and I can bring all of these guys in my space with me. I don't think there's a limit to any following, like it's not only 2 will come with me. It just says in here, all the victims in your space, you can bring them back to the other dimension, to our dimension, from the mirror dimension. So it's a good way to go rescue. Also, for me to be able to attack the Slayer, I have to be in his dimension. And the crazy thing is the Slayer can only attack victims in the mirror dimension. He can't attack, and he won't panic these guys, but he will panic these ones. So if I want to attack him, I have to go down here. If I want to save these guys, I have to bring them out. He can attack me, though, the final girl, in either dimension, which is super annoying. And I am allowed to damage the Slayer with, like, retaliate cards. That works no matter what, no matter where I am. But a card like Weak Attack will only work if I'm in here. Okay? Makes sense? A little confusing at first, but definitely way less confusing than the Terminator scenario one. at least to me, but kind of makes sense. But we can go over it just to double check. And then there's that symbol gets resolved by the killer on his attack, and you'll see it on other cards too. This is basically he pulls people into the mirror dimension. So you determine the closest victim in our dimension to the Slayer. If there's a tie, then you pick the space with the most victims. For a normal victim, replace the yellow meeple with the green meeple. For a special victim, move their token on that tracker, and then panic the victim when they enter the mirror dimension. If there are no available gray meeples, and there's only 6, I think. There's only 6, so they could get kind of wild. It will basically kill the one furthest, mirror dimension victim, and then you grab that token and then actually bring the other one in. So it's just like freeze up another gray meeple. But now you've killed somebody. So then we'll have to deal with the bloodlust going up, right? If there are no victims in our dimension, when resolving the, I forget what that's called, just basically pulling them through. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, just whatever, he's pulling them through the dimensions. If there's none, he targets yellow victims, and then if there's no victims in the mirror dimension, you resolve this instead and ignore the rest of the killer action. So if I'm doing a good job and like have no gray meeples on the board, yeah, he's just gonna pull one in and then not go and try to kill them. So kind of just chills. But it's kind of hard to do because you have to like keep opening rifts and traveling through and try not to die. So I guess this extra 1 health could be good if we end up staying in the mirror dimension for like 1 extra turn and losing a health. And then here's some reminders about the mirror dimension. The Slayer will only attack victims in the mirror dimension. However, it can attack you in any dimension, which I mentioned. To attack the Slayer, you must be in the same dimension. However, playing a reaction card still can deal damage from any dimension. Victims can only be saved via the exit spaces in our dimension. So I can't go in and move a bunch of gray meeples to the exit and they won't be saved. I have to actually bring them back and then take them to the exit. Or they could be on the exit. As long as I bring them back through, which is free, from that dimension, I can save them. And then tokens on spaces. They apply to both dimensions, said in the rulebook for simplicity. And then only victims in the same dimension and same space as the Slayer will panic during the panic phase. Okay, a lot of little weird rules and like which meeples panic and stuff. Those are the kind of things I might miss or forget. They give you a nice little reference card, but it's like, you know, 2-sided, so I won't. I'll have to keep like looking if I need, but hopefully we'll play it right. So there's like little things I might miss, you know, when I might accidentally panic yellow victims when I shouldn't, you know, that kind of thing, because it's kind of different, but. Oh, Velco's saying, yeah, Season 3 really stepped up a notch on complexity. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I don't know if all the boxes are like that. This one's like a little bit, but I can tolerate it. But the Terminator one's like, it was a little weird, like a little too much maybe. But again, that's like your hardcore fans are buying all this stuff. That's who they're targeting, right? They're more worried about the fans on the crowdfunding website buying copies there. They're not so worried that someone might walk into a store and that's the first one they buy because they like that, you know, the theme coming to the series. So like, I don't know. That happens with all games though, right? It's like that tug of war of like pleasing the hardcore fan who's been there all along buying all your product and keeping them entertained. And then also remembering like you need the new customer to be able to come in at any time with the lowest barrier of entry. And it's like a hard like line to walk basically. Like a thin line to balance on basically. Okay. We need to get, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, this is our whatever card we're playing. Their finale card, I think they're called. We're playing with today. And then we need our dark power card. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay. Oh yeah, I should probably show you the killer's action. So every round he's going to be yoinking someone into the mirror dimension or the upside down. Then if anyone's in his space, obviously he'll target victims before me, but then he'll slash. He doesn't move. No movement for a while. No movement. Well, I shouldn't say for a while. For like one phase until we draw a card from here that makes him move, you know what I mean? But by default, he's not running around the board until that flips probably, or until we see stuff in here, right? Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do here. I'll roll 3 dice. We'll figure out which one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll go like this. I don't know. 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'll just grab these, place them like in this order, I guess. Put them here on the lab. We'll just take the top. We'll just put them in a stack, and we'll just take the top one off this stack, and we'll do it that way. I guess I can leave these here in case we need another one, right? Okay. Yeah, at least we're close there. We can kind of start that process. And maybe we can even grab the old revolver from the lab. We have a weapon. I don't know if that's a waste of time and searching on that. We really need to be running around the board, like saving victims and finding clues. I don't know if searching is like the proper thing right now. I'd rather get the item from the police station, and we can maybe get that if we complete the lab. We expose the lab. Okay, what else do we need to do? Event. I always forget the event. We're on 6 time, 4 horror. Anything else? 0 on the bloodlust. We set up the map here. We set up our items. I think I have everything. Oh, the rule I screwed up was victims won't follow you into the killer space even if they're in the real world and the killer's in the other dimension. I think in this scenario, right, the only ones that'll follow you in the space are special victims, right? I'm pretty sure, like in all scenarios. But yeah, that would make sense. It's weird the way they don't panic, but they still won't enter, right? Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, because you think if they can't see him and he can't get them, why would they care about going into the space? But I think I know why, because if you were able to bring the victims in the space, you can use them as like meat shields. And even in this scenario, he can still just pull them in and then kill them. And that could just be like a meat shield for you. And they kind of want to avoid that, I think, is why they do that. You can't just keep walking around with bodyguards. But yeah, that's just what I think. Who knows, though. All right, what the heck is this? Oh, no, I've seen this one. The head researcher. This is annoying. Okay, so we got a bad one here. Place the head researcher at the government lab. During the upkeep phase, one normal victim in the lab is killed. Then, the closest normal victim to the lab moves 1 space closer to it. If the head researcher is killed, +2 bloodlust. So I basically have to go get this guy and rescue him. Just get him off the board. Which I can, if he's at the lab here, I can take him 2 spaces away to this exit. But yeah, that's a pain in the ass to get that. Yeah. I guess it's better than having a bridge closed. That's really annoying when that happens. There's another one that like really screwed me. I forget which one that was. Yeah, there's some really annoying stuff in this one. But yeah. Okay. We got our hand of cards. All the 0 cost ones, yep. All right, let's play some Final Girl on stream. First time in a while. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I automatically don't like this guy because we're starting at 4 horror, not 3. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is just start off playing some focuses probably. I kind of want to get here to see a token, but it's not urgent. The killer's not really near us. Again, there's a card that could make him automatically jump to us, which is like so insane. Yeah, we'll do some focuses. We'll see where we're at, and then maybe we'll do a walk. I don't know. But I don't want to be empty-handed at the end of this because I think I want to grab the sprints and start the sprint going. I feel like that's the key card right here, is sprinting to get this guy off the map. Because he's going to kill this guy, and we don't want that. And I think when he kills, does the threat go up? I would assume so, right? Yeah, I would assume so. We have like a second villain, or a second killer. Okay, let's just do a focus. 2, really? Wow. Okay, it's gonna be that kind of playthrough today. So we just lose 2 time. Let's try again. Wow, double 1s. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Holy crap. Yeah, we just like lost a round. That's pretty rough. Okay, we'll just do a little walk of shame after that. Wow, what a bunch of junk. Okay, Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna add 2 more cards to this, although I want to, but we'll just lose the time, and then we'll walk 1 space. Yeah. When is this guy moving this? Okay, so I do have 2 turns to save them. Okay. He moves it after he does the kill. Wow. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, this is rough. Not happy. Not happy. Okay, I'm gonna pitch these 2 cards, short rest and weak attack, just to get 2. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually the worst start ever. Hold on, let me think here. Yeah, because I can't even buy a distraction. I probably shouldn't have done the walk, actually. Probably shouldn't have done the walk. But I do want to save that victim. Do I do it? Yeah, let's pitch all 3 and go up to 4. Wow. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. Purchasing. Let's just buy sprint and the close calls. Okay, return to 6. When does this happen? During the upkeep phase. Okay, upkeep phase. Yeah, those are rough rolls. Holy, what a start. I just need like threat to go down like once, or horror or whatever, and I would have felt like all right. But that's like a whole turn blown. Yeah, that's not a great start. Hopefully you have like amazing rolls later in the game then, after that garbage. Okay. So he's gonna pull in closest victim. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Closest this guy. And then it panics. 4 goes this way to the police station. He then tries to kill someone in space. No one's there. Error card. Never-ending attacks. If there's no victims, otherwise... Oh, here we go. Okay. So this jerk face. Gonna just go here. Kill. Bloodless up. And then, what's he move for 2? Yeah, it's only this one. 1, 2. He's just going to this guy. Or actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, he'll go. I don't know, whichever one. Odds, evens. Odds. He's at the pool. He won't kill there because they're not in his dimension or whatever. And then they won't panic even though one was killed. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. All right. Yeah, he doesn't target these guys. Yeah, Velcro, that's probably a better start. Looking back, I probably should have that, to have like these on the second turn to focus on the second turn, or to distraction, you know, with focuses. Okay. Upkeep phase. So this guy moves to the lab. It's not dead yet, but he will be dead next round if I don't get this doctor out of there. And I think he only kills them if they're at the lab, so as long as I get him out of there. Oh wait, during the upkeep phase, 1 normal victim at the lab is killed. Yeah, it doesn't even say he has to be there. I guess he's working today, so that means murder happens. So even if he goes out on lunch break, murder still happens. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll just sprint. I don't feel great about this. We need to get some info. Okay, so we get 1 success. So we can move up to 2 spaces, lose a time. So we'll move in here, and then we'll get to see the top token, which we ignore all the key and that stuff. We're just worried about the number here. So number 5. And number 5 is Number 5 is the community pool. So that's where we need to go next. Way over where the killer is. To get our clue, our first clue, which sucks us all the way over there. Yeah, that's garbage. Okay, and then we can move one more space. Let's just move both of these victims with us one way closer to the exit. So unfortunately, I can't save this victim. Oh yeah, I can, because it's not in the lab, right? Yes, I got the victim out of the lab. That's important. A little confusing, this card. I keep thinking they're killed by him, but they're killed by the lab, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, I'll just hold these. I think, yeah. Okay, we'll spend 5. So I'm going to take distraction, a sprint, and then all my free 99 cards. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're at our hand limit. Put the sprint back. Okay, so he is going to turn one of these guys, pull them through, and then they're going to panic. They're going to run this way. He then will try to kill someone in space. Nobody's there. Thankfully, the little guy ran. Oh no, it came through the wall. So it's going to go closest of us two. It's obviously that new meeple that just got changed. And then he's going to go there, slash, slash, and then, of course, my favorite icon in the game is the you roll less dice symbol. Okay. So this guy's going to, yeah, he's just going to move here. That's the closest one. It wouldn't be this one. And then he just kills. This goes up, and then it goes up again. Yeah, I've never seen it this high playing this scenario. I've literally never seen it go over 4. But yeah, this is like not the best. This always happens when I stream. It's just like things go weird. Things go weird, but maybe we can still have it work out. Yeah, we're almost maybe rolling 1 die, and then like you might as well just give up. All right, upkeep phase. Oh no, I think this one moves back to the lab. Yeah, because we didn't get rid of this guy. Yeah, from this. Okay. Now what are we doing? Okay, I guess let's just start with distraction. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we go 2 back. Oh yeah, this should be at 6, right? 2 up. Yeah, if we're gonna get a good roll, happens on the good card. I'm down. Okay. I don't think there's any way we're gonna get to 3 dice this round. So it doesn't really matter. Let's just sprint. Maybe we get enough to move 1, 2, 3, and we can still save that victim. Yeah, maybe. Okay, it's not the 2 we need. I could re-roll the 1 die. But I also could just walk, right? Yeah, let's just stick with what we got. Lose 1 time. I'm going to get greedy with it. I'm going to move back and grab that other victim away. At least it saves it. Then let's just walk. Okay, we got a success. So we can just move the 1 space. We lose a time. I'll save both, so we don't have the doctor anymore. Stupid doctor garbage. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, we could actually have hit 3 dice. Oh, but we still have to do all this first, right? Yeah. So we're going to drop here. My favorite symbol. My real favorite symbol. I guess we just move. Yeah. Let's move 1 space. Uh, Rob, on that first tarot card, victim only targeting, targets only victims in the mirror dimension. If there are none, you resolve a dimension pull effect. Yeah, correct. But I do have one on the board, so I don't have to do that. He just tries to target this guy. Yeah, so I still have a mirror dimension victim, so I'm saved from that. So he still was able to target one. Like, it's only when he can't target, right? Yeah, so I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Let's double check though. When targeting, it will target the closest mirror dimension victim, this one. If there are none, it will, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's right, but. Oh, okay, okay, that makes sense. You didn't see the one. I get it. I thought you meant like if I can't reach it, I need to pull one in. But that would be like way overpowered. I would not be happy about that. Okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this one's kind of saving me. That's chilling over there, and he keeps having to go this way, which is good. Okay. But good looking out. I appreciate it. All right. Now, what were we doing? What was happening? It was our turn, right? I was putting dudes on here. Yeah, let's run a focus. Let's just focus. Oh, man. 2 double stars. Here we go. So that actually gets us 2 time, which is huge. Okay, let's just try a focus again. Because you know he's going to raise our threat. Okay, we got a 2 and a 4. I think it's probably worth it, right? Yeah. Let's just do weak attack, short rests. So that we can just lower time by 1. And we're now in the green. I think we probably stop there. Even though I could walk somewhere, I just want cards in my hand for next round. I know we're going to be able to buy some juicy stuff, but... So 7. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there was like these extra cards. I think they did this in Series 2. I believe I was playing with some of these like weird little one-off cards. And they allow you to put like 1 in per game, I'm pretty sure. But I just picked this one before stream because I thought it sounded funny. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I just think it would make a super fun finale to the stream if we ever got in this situation. But for 5, I don't know if I'll ever buy this. It's so expensive. But may only be played immediately before revealing my black final health token. If I get 2 stars or more, I can add 2 health to the token, even if it's just blank. If it's a, or I could add 1. Or, this is the best part. I think this is super hilarious. Is if I fail on that roll, no matter if there's hearts on it or not, I'm automatically dead. So I put this on here just for jokes. We don't have to use it, but it's there for fun. It also just fills out the tableau properly, but yeah. Hey, the lighter, how's it going? This is just for you, man. The stream is only for you. No, I'm just kidding. Definitely was planned before yesterday, but yeah. Good to see you. Okay. So let's stop there. And we're going to spend our 7 time, right? 7 time. I definitely want to be moving around. That's key. There's no mirror dimension victims near me to save, so I don't really care about opening a rift right now. I would like to get a weapon, but I don't think I'm attacking the... I don't want to stay away from this guy right now. I could still be attacked, so maybe a guard would be okay. I just need to save some victims and get to this token. That's really all I'm trying to do. So maybe... Emmy Girl, thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Did we just do another distraction? I feel like that's the thing. Or, do I just grab a retaliate right now to be holding it? Like, I know that's weird, but when we actually have the money and it's just like kind of chills in my hand for until we need it. I don't know. This guy can just get me. Like, I'm not far from him. I probably should. Retaliate and sprint is 6. I don't know, man. Been working my way through Rob's Arkham Horror playthroughs, 10 out of 10 entertainment. Yeah, those should only be taken as entertainment. My suffering should only be treated as entertainment, okay? You're sick. You're sick watching my pain as we play that game. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Nice. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Okay. Yeah, this is rough. 7's kind of weird, right? Could I discard a card to make it not as weird? I kind of want the walk. I got to assume he's going to raise our horror meter, right? So I think I'm going to grab Distraction and Sprint for 5. And then let's just take a guard for 2. Yeah, this guy does heal, so like it's kind of hitting him early doesn't even make sense. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Let's just go with the guard so we have like the extra card. And then we'll put these back in Sprint, Distraction. Okay, so purchasing done, return to 6. He is going to yoink someone in. The closest space is one of these two, but this bottom one has more victims. So he's going to pull one in. And then we're going to panic. Or, oh, he's panicking right to the killer. No. And then he'll get killed. Bloodlust goes up. He now moves for 3, attacks for 2 still. Damn. Not working out for me here. All right. And then tarot card. This indecision's bugging me. I've never seen this card before. Choose one. Lose progress on the mission. Oh, frig off. No way. I can't choose that one. Discard one random item card. Oh, I don't have. Oh, no. Or horror goes up by 2, and then you draw an event. I can't lose progress. We already wasted some turns. There's no way I can make it so we have to find 4 of these tokens. That's not happening. And I don't have an item card, so obviously horror has to go up. This freaking game, man. Ah! That's junk, junk, junk. And then we draw an event. Yeah, that's rough. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not mad anymore. Everyone enjoy my emotional roller coaster as we play this game here. Gain progress on the mission. So when we discard it. So we just got the opposite effect on the event. Sure. So we only need 2 tokens now. So I really could have chosen lose progress, and then I would have gained it back, so it would have evened out. So that's probably was the right choice. Yeah, bipolar gaming table. Yeah, exactly. Hindsight's 2020, right? Damn it. Yeah, because we could have stayed at the normal, but at least now we only need to find 2 of these tokens. I just need to get this back down. Okay, and there's no upkeep phase stuff. Yeah, so definitely I wish I had searched here. I would have easily tossed the revolver for that. I wish I got an item. Oh man. Okay. Well, might as well start the turn off with a good old distraction. 1 star. Let's reroll. Whoops, reroll this one. A 2. Fantastic. You know what? I'm going to reroll it again. It's just that important to me. A 2. Are you freaking serious? Okay, I'm never doing that again. Okay, so either way, 1 time and down 1 horror. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucked. All right. I don't think I should sprint, because I'll just get closer to the killer. But I kind of have to. Yeah, I'm just going to sprint. Oh, this is annoying. I do want the sprints to keep cycling, so I shouldn't hold it, I don't think. I just wish I was rolling 3 dice right now. Yeah, I just hate how the killer's here. Because like I want to go through this way. I want to save some of these guys. But I do have a guard card, I guess. Oh, well, maybe I don't have a guard card. Ugh. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, yeah, I'll just toss. I don't want to lose health. We lose 1. We move 2. Let's go here. And I'm empty-handed. Wow. Okay, so we're, for 6. I think he's 2 away from me, so he could come and get me. How do we do this? Need to sprint. What do we got here? Oh, okay, we have all these cards. Yeah, let's just take Retaliate and Sprint. Maybe. No. Let's take 6. He only hits for 2 right now. Yeah, I don't care. I'm taking Distraction, Sprint, and then I'm losing 1, which I think is okay. Oh, but I would have Focuses. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bad plays, bad plays. Okay, so he's gonna turn one of these 2. I don't know. I just do it random always. I know I'm supposed to choose like the most thematic, whatever, but it's one of these 2 spaces. We'll just go odds, evens, odds. So one of these will turn, get pulled into the other dimension, and then panic 6. That will run them this way. Thank you. He stabs. No one's home. And then my favorite card draw of all game. I saw them leaving the makeout closet. Woo! So 2 new victims at the school. Oh, so the whole time we're running out here, people are dying. And they're making out. And then we draw an event. Please don't be a crappy one. Oops. Pizza delivery! Try our Mary Jane pizza with a special blend of herbs. Place the van token in your space. Okay, van token in my space. Done. The token may move with you except over river crossings. As long as the van remains with you for the entire movement, 1 additional victim may follow you and you get +2 movement when resolving actions that provide movement. However, your first move must be panicked. So even though it gives you 2 extra movement, it could move you back the wrong way. But then you have the extra 2 movements, so you can kind of make up for it, but it's sometimes a little bad. But yeah, I think it's hilarious. It's good for this scenario with us having to run across the map to get tokens. So we have the pizza delivery van. We can get an extra victim in it too. So this could help us get this covered faster too. Yeah, they're drunk driving, basically was I like to picture it as like they're panicking, they're being chased by the killer, you know, and monsters are coming, so they're like, jump in the van, let's go, and they start driving the wrong way by accident. But obviously they're high. They're high AF and should not be driving. And that's what's happening. But yeah, anyways. The 80s, am I right? Okay. That was this card. No upkeep phase stuff, right? All right, next round. Okay, at least this didn't go up. A surprise. Distraction, of course. Gotta start with it. I don't have rerolls, so YOLO. Okay, we got 1 success, and we could pitch 2 cards. That might be worth it, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to pitch these 2 focuses. And we're going to go up 2 and down 2 here. Little breathing room, okay? And then I think all we're going to do is like a sprint, which we could get some crazy move, plus the van. You might be able to rescue some stuff here. Maybe even get down here, and then next turn maybe we can save this victim too. We just need to get into this space. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be amazing, but we'll see. Sprint. 3 dices. Woo! Here we go. Okay, we got 1 success. We could pitch. Pitching would get us an extra move. Is that worth it? Or do I just do a walk next? What is the better play? That would resolve more. That would lose more time doing that way. But I would save one more card maybe. Yeah, let's just pitch. Let's just pitch these two. So we'll lose 1 time. We're going to move 5 total spaces because we're going to use the divan. The only problem is on the van, the first move is panicked, which as long as it's more than a 1, it will panic. Oh, if it panics this way, we can grab these guys and take them to this exit instead, change the plans. And then maybe stop by the mall for some munchies. Okay, panic. 6. Yep, 6 is north. Sweet. Okay, so it's not where I want to go, but we got to do with what we got. These drivers, I don't know what they're doing. But anyways, so that's 1 movement. 2 movement. Rescue, rescue. We get a guard card. We heal a health, but we don't need to. We flip. Probably could have rescued this guy too, did some kind of joint move, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, now we're on the other side of this card. So again, every time, you guys need to keep an eye on this. I got to keep an eye on it too. Every time we resolve the fail result on a card, or when we're saving a victim, we get to move this marker up, and then we can do some extra damage with it, okay? So right now it's on 0. We still want to save some victims. We hopefully don't want to resolve failed roll effects. But that was only movement 1, 2. Let's go 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just picking up kids in our van here. I don't know what game we're playing now, but a little creepy. Okay. So we now have these cards in hand. Do you think there's a chance? I should probably do the walk now because I have the van. Because the walk, I didn't even think about the walk giving me the bonus on movement also from the van. Even if we only got move 1 space, it's technically 3. And even if it panics the wrong way, like the backwards, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, we still can't get to here. But if we don't panic, what's a panic? If we panic on a 1 and 2, that's perfect. But if it's a 3, 4, or 5, and 6, yeah, that's not really great odds, but. Do I do it? Then we don't have many cards in hand for next turn, but we do have 7. And we can buy these close calls. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? We'll only have 6 time if we do it. If I fail, I still could move. I lose a health. I lose some time. But then I do get to move this marker up. I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't, but I'm getting greedy. Getting greedy. I don't think they'll change. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. 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 Okay. 7 to spend. We obviously get this one back. 7, 7, 7. What are we going to spend it on? Sprinting, of course. That's 2. Our hand here. We got a guard, 2 walks, a sprint. That's 2. Oh, opening a rift maybe now would be good to maybe save these guys. That's 4. Three left. I'm not searching anytime soon. But I do need to throw away the search. Oh, I do need to throw away a search for this token, right? Yeah. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Okay. Killer action. It has to be this space because there's more victims there. Panic. We hope we don't roll a 4 or a 5. We roll a 6, so it'll panic this way. Excellent. And then he stabs, no one's home, and then we draw a terror card. It came through the wall. Okay, that's the second one of those, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of that card showing up often. Okay. So it targets the closest one of us. Which I'm 1, 2, 3 away. These guys are 1, 2, 1, 2. It will target this space with the most victims. And it moves 3. 1, 2, it's here. Kill, kill. Bloodlust, heal, no heal. Bloodlust, dark power. And he's thinking of a master plan. When there are 4 or more victims in the mirror dimension, add the following to the killer action on the finale card. He's going to target me or a victim, move, and then kill. Well, good thing he just killed a bunch of victims in the mirror dimension, so we don't have 4 in there right now. But now he moves for 3 and attacks for 3. This is ridiculous. And then this goes up. I think we have that buffer. Yeah, now what do? He's sitting in my exit space. Friggin' jerk. I mean, I could just take these victims with me to the community pool, and then we leave the area and let him eat these guys. Okay. So first things first, we're sprinting. 3 dice. Oh, actually, I think we have to do it this way. Okay, so it's 1 success. So it's technically 4 movement, which I think is all we need with the van because I have to end my movement in here, I believe. When you end your movement in a space with the mission token. Yeah, so I can't just drive through and pick it up. It's not like that. Okay, so I'll just take the 1 success. We lose a time. So we have 2 movement plus the van, so that's 4 total. But we're going to see if we panic. 5. Which direction is 5? 5 is up. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll end our movement at the community pool. Bring the kids onto the pool here. And then we end our movement there. So I'll pitch a search card to pick up the token, place it on our card here, and that will reveal the next one, which is location number 3. And according to this card here, is the library. So the library is, oh, right here, sick. Okay, we got lucky on that one, actually. That could have been like best friend's house or the forest or something. But yeah, okay, it's right here. Sweet, okay. And we only need 2, and then to get back to the police station. So this is kind of like, our bad luck at the beginning is kind of turning around. It's like we got a little bit of luck on the other end. Okay. So my blood pressure is lowering slightly. All right. Okay. So that happened. I don't have another search, but I probably want to get into this space or grab a search soon. I could try to get here and save all these victims and then buy a retaliate and then use this ability against the killer. And I'd be able to do +3 damage on a retaliate. That'd be like 5 health. Might be good. Might be good. I can bring an extra victim, so I can save 3. Hmm. Hmm. I just wish I bought a second search instead of this rift now, based on what happened. Yeah, let's do a walk with the van. I hope for a good juicy roll. Okay, that's not the greatest, but it's something. We could re-roll. I don't like wasting time on that. So right now we can move 3 spaces, but again, it's panicked. Let's see what the panic numbers are. 3 and 4 or 5 and 6. 5 and 6 would be good. A 1 doesn't move us at all. A 1 and 2 don't move us at all. That's actually pretty good odds. Yeah, so we'll do this. Yeah, no reroll, no reroll. We'll lose a time. We get to move up to 3 with the van, but we'll panic on the first one. A 6, which is perfect, the direction we want to go. We go to this space for the first movement. Too many tokens. And then we move to the bottom space. Yeah, because we can even leave the killer space too. Yep. Yeah, we'll move in. We'll take the van with us. We'll save 3 victims. That brings this token up to a +3 damage. And then the final move will just go back north. I could open a rift, rescue this victim, bring it back to our dimension. But he'll just get turned back, or this, I guess this one could get turned back anyway. I don't know if I want to waste this rift card right now. Oh yeah, victims can't follow me. Victims can't follow me, thank you. Yeah, even in the van, right? There's no way. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I can't do that. Well, let's fix it, let's fix it. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking because I'm in the van, like it doesn't matter, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's get the 3 back. Thank you for catching that. So instead, what should I do? I should just go north then, right? And end my movement at the other token? Well, I'll still bring them all with me though, right? Yeah, that makes sense, right? No, yeah, for some reason I was just brain farting. I was just thinking about like, oh, I'm in a van, like who cares? Like, I don't know. I'm like, I could drive by, no problem. Yeah, no, that's not correct. Not correct, not correct. So I could go 1, 2, it pulled me here. 2, I could move 1 more, but I want to stay in this space. So I can pitch a search card next round to get that token off the board. And then we go to the police station and meet the reporter. And then we can get weapons. Yeah, we can get weapons. All right. Hopefully the killer doesn't come here and wreck my whole plans. Hopefully he goes in after this one or something. Okay. Yeah. 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just stay there. We can spend 4. So we need a search. That's 2. And then what do we want? Another sprint? Probably, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Mr. Suitcase says, Final Girl is a great interlude from Meridia. Yeah, a little more on the complex side from jumping from Meridia, but I've played this game so many times over the years, it's like, wasn't that hard to get back into it, but I prefer to stick to the light games lately between giant campaign games, but this is not too bad. And I got chat here to keep me straight, too. Okay. We'll return this to 6. We're going to pull someone in, which this guy's the closest. So he's getting pulled in. He's going to panic. 4. Nice. He runs the other way. So this guy will stab in his space. No one's home. We do not care about this ability because there's not 4 or more gray meeples on the board. We flip our Fantastic Terror card. Oh, come on. Really? Man, these cards look all the same. So cheese. It's after me. Oh, it's coming after me. Oh, no. Damn. Okay. So killer can move 3. Only needs to move 2. And then it's going to slash at me. I'm definitely going to play a guard card. Is attacking for 3. I wish I had to retaliate now, but it's all good. Okay. We get to roll 3 dice. Because we haven't jumped up horror yet. Okay, 3 stars, really, game? That's when you're going to give me 3 stars? Come on, man. Oh, all damage ignored. Okay, sweet. Okay, and then horror goes up to 2. All right. Now what? I didn't die, so they don't panic. Oh, they don't panic anyway because they're in our dimension. Yeah, and nobody died, and there's no gray meeple in space. Yeah, trying to keep the panic thing straight. But I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Our turn. Search card. Cost. Grab token. Put token here. And remember, we gained progress on this, so we only need 2. So now we've completed that. We just have to get back to ending. We have to complete the mission by ending our movement in the police station. And that'll allow us to grab 2 items out of the police deck and get the reporter on the board at the police station once we get there. Okay, everyone in the Scooby van, let's go. I only need to move 2 movement. You know what? I just need to play a walk because the van will get us the extra movement, even if it panics. Oh, but if it panics, I can't go back in the space. You know what? If it panics, I'm just going to go save the victims. Yeah, I'll just save the victims. I'll go to this exit or this exit, and I'll just save them. Yeah, let's do it that way. Oh, wait. I'm only rolling 2 dice. That's not happening. Let's do focus first. Double stars. Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, dice gods. Okay, walk. 3 dice. 1 success. Okay, so now we are moving 3 spaces with the van, but we gotta oh, it's 3. Perfect. So we'll panic this direction, which is exactly where we're going. So we definitely can get to the police station in our Scooby van. Okay. We'll end our movement there so we can turn in these tokens. They're discarded. I guess this one technically is gone too. We did it. So the mission is complete when you end your movement at the police station. Discard the 3 mission tokens, but again, we gained progress, so 1 less mission tokens required to complete. Place the reporter at the police station, then look through the item deck at the police station and take 2 items of your choice, shuffling the remaining to form the item deck for that space. We technically don't need this anymore. So now we're actually allowed to do the final damage on the killer. Until we completed that, we were not allowed to finish the killer off. For those who joined midstream, we had to complete the expose the lab like side mission. Technically that makes it a main mission because it's like required. And then we get to look through here. The reporter is now here, so we might leave one of those other people behind. And again, the reporter, while the reporter is in your space, I can change a die to a success when resolving a search, and I may draw and keep 1 additional item. And while the reporter is in play in general, I reveal the top card of all item decks. Okay. So let's take a look. This is my favorite part. We get to look through the police evidence locker and take some stuff. We got the shotgun for more than just shooting birds, but avoid using it at close range. The shotgun cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. Spend a time to make a horror roll. One success, deal 3 damage to one enemy within range 1. This is a fun item. Dragon's Breath. Strap a few of these babies together and you've got yourself a stick of dynamite. So this is a single-handed item. I can discard during the action phase to deal 3 damage to an enemy in my space or adjacent space. I would assume I could only deal damage to an enemy in this scenario if I was in the other dimension with him. That's kind of how I played it before. But I don't know in this game if there's like dealing damage versus attacking, if that's any different. I don't know, but I just play it like I have to be in his dimension to get him. So that's something. Oh, the axe. I've chopped wood before, so I'm sure I can chop a limb. So two-handed, but it's extra 2 damage on every attack or retaliation, furious strike. That's just a great classic weapon. And then we have Janelle's slingshot. So a lot of things that all use hand slots, and we can only hold like one of them. But we can put one in our backpack, and if we ever have to toss an item for some reason, it's there. So I'm leaning axe, really. I hate that this relies on a roll. Yeah, I hate that you can miss with the shotgun. Like, it's thematic, but it's annoying. Uh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking either taking this or this. I like the slingshot, but I have to be a few spaces away. It's probably the slingshot. But the problem is the slingshot doesn't help on retaliates, right? So I have to then remember in the upkeep phase to like switch. But that's usually too late because you're already attacked before then. It's loud and messy too. Hey, Sean. So in my mind, the axe is just better because I can use it on like retaliates, you know. But I like the slingshot, like being like hitting him from a distance. It's kind of funny, but he's gonna just reach me anyway. Like it's not like I can keep away from this guy forever. Oh man, I'm thinking I take the axe. My rolls today tell me not to take the shotgun, even though it's more damage output. But I could use the shotgun as soon as it's done, switch to the axe. Or the slingshot. I don't know. Or the dragon's breath is kind of cool. Just to switch to that. You know what? Actually, you know when sometimes you're getting attacked by the killer, and let's say we hit his final health and it has hearts on it. The phase ends, right? And then we might not have enough to buy cards and stuff. But if we have this, we don't need an attack card. We don't need a defense card. We just have to, in our action phase, discard this thing. And we do even have to discard it? Yeah, discard. Yeah, duh. Discard. Yeah, we can just use this as like a final blow. Even if we're in a bad spot without cards, right? And that happens so many times where you're just like, the cards aren't in the market yet. You can't defend. Like, you just need to hit them. It could be a great, like, safety net. And we just switch it in the upkeep phase, right? Yeah, I think I'm taking axe and the dragon's breath. And these are all awesome, though. The cool part is we just get to shuffle this back in. I mean, we could grab others, but I don't think we need to. And then we'll just keep the top one face up, which is a slingshot, because we have the reporter in play. Yeah, with the movement of 3, I mean, he could get to movement of 4 soon, too. So, yeah, it's probably best with the axe, I'm thinking. If it was earlier in the game, I think I'd take the slingshot, because then I'd try to be shooting at him from a distance and, like, not be so worried because he doesn't hit as hard. But I think we're getting near to the end. I mean, we still have, like, 4 terror cards left, so. But, yeah, he's too close. All right. That's cool. All right. So mission done. Now we got to kill this guy. I think I want to rescue some people, though. How are we doing that? I don't have any movement right now. Oh, I do. I have a sprint. 3 dice, right? Still on 3 dice? Yes. I have an open rift? Yeah, I do have an open rift. No, let's go rescue. We need to rescue. That's priority. Okay, like, for real? I can pitch 2 cards to get a success. I only technically need to move 2. Or 3. Yeah, I think I want to go to this one, but if I panic and go the wrong way, so I can move 4, panic, 2, 3, 4, or panic, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just pitch cards. Weak attack and short rest, I think. Although weak attack might be good right now when he's close to us. Short rest for sure. I need an open the rift to be able to attack back with a weak attack anyway. We forgot to lower the time from the previous movement. Thank you. I'll believe you on that one. I'm not going to fight you. I believe you. I do that sometimes. And I definitely need to move it now for this one. I think I'm going to resolve it. Although we could resolve one of the failure ones and get to increase this. That involves us losing health, and I'm not a fan. And or ending our turn. Not a fan. So one more card. Let's kind of want to keep the focus because I'm worried he's going to raise our horror this time. Okay, I'm going to get rid of weak attack. I don't know about that though. Feels wrong. Feels wrong. Okay. So this gets us to move with the van. 4 spaces. I'm going to panic on the first move. A 2. Where does that go? A 2 is not a number on the police station. Only 3, 4, 5, and 6. So no panic on the first move. We're good. So we can just move like normal, I assume. We can move 4 total. And we can get down to here. Let's do that. Who do we take? Do we save the reporter or do we just leave the reporter for fun? I don't know if I'll be searching that much more because I feel like I'm good. I don't think I have the luxury of searching anymore. So let's just leave the reporter for fun. And we don't get punished when the reporter dies, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. We'll rescue these 3. We'll go up to +3 damage on this card. We can move 1 more, which I think we do actually. Yeah. Yeah, let's move here. I could try to open a rift and save this victim, but I feel like I saved this for attacking the killer. We use this guy as bait. Yeah. Yeah, let's use it as bait. Okay, we'll stop there. Spending 6. I feel like retaliate for sure. For 4. We get a walk back. I have a focus in case it goes up. Should I take a sprint? Or a guard? Should I take a guard? Probably a guard, right? We have to lower again for the time for the sprint. No, I did the sprint. I did the sprint already. Didn't I? I did it at the same time you told me the other one. Because I think we went up 2 from the distraction, right? Or no, that wasn't this turn. What did we do? Oh, we went up 2 from the focus, right? 2 from the focus, down 1 from the walk, and down 1 from the sprint. So we're back to 6. Yeah, yeah. I did it at the same time. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. So I took retaliate and take a guard. Should I take a sprint? Should I take an... I have an open rift already. I have a reroll. Oh, I could have tossed the card too, right? Could have tossed... No, I don't think that makes sense. I wanted to focus anyway. Okay. I don't know if it's a sprint I need. I think I just take a guard. Yeah, I'm just taking a guard. Oh, but then if I need to reach the killer, right? What if he moves away somewhere? I have a walk. No, let's take a sprint. All right. I know he might have 2 knives. I know. I'm being greedy. Like, I'm thinking if he doesn't come after me, but he probably will be in my space. Yeah, I probably should do the guard. Let's be safe. Let's be safe. But in my head, I'm thinking there's like this world where he doesn't somehow. And then, like, if this card doesn't move him, if I had a sprint, I could enter the other dimension, move this victim, and maybe even like get them back to the exit and leave, like, and bring them back and save them or something. I don't know. Because he's getting close to having 4 of them on the board, and then for sure he's coming after me, right? So I have to be careful. Because we're running out of victims too. But I was thinking maybe I could save 2 to kind of slow him down. I don't know. Okay, let's just go with the guard play. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, reset this to 6. Closest victim he's going to turn is this one, I assume. And then he panics it. Or this way. And then nothing here. Only 4 gray meeples on the board. Terror card. I feel something evil in this place. Oh my god. If there's no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, if there are more victims in our dimension than in the mirror dimension. No, there's not. There's not. It's a 1 to 3 right now. Oh, and like, we don't even have to roll for a tie or anything. Like, we got lucky that there's like just 1 off. All right, luck is coming our way. This is sweet for now. Okay, so he didn't even move. No. So now we can't do our crazy play of trying to rescue people. I guess I could rescue this one. Okay, let's do this. Open a rift. 3 dice. Okay, 1 success means I can go to the mirror dimension, lose a time. Okay, so I'm in the mirror dimension. And then, this is literally to just try to get 2 more damage on our ability here. I just need to, as not even action, I could just return and bring this meeple back. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Sorry, other gray meeples. I only have time for 1. So now we're no longer in the dimension. We just pull that one out. And then we'll just walk. I guess we'll do the van thing. So, yeah, I don't think it matters. Okay, so we got 2 successes, which means we can lose 1 time. We get to move 4 with the van. First one is panic, though. 4, which goes to where we need to go anyway. Save. Go to 5. Plus 5 damage on our next damage dealing attack against this dummy. Okay. 5. That's 1 movement. We still can move 3 more. Do I just go in his space? Yep. I'm going to do a focus. The reason why, well, we have 3 dice, is because I know he's going to kill somebody probably and then raise up next. So I want to stay low so I can roll 3 dice when it matters. I don't know. That's my theory. What do we get? 1 success. I mean, that's fine. Lose a time. Okay. So based on this, we only have 3 to spend, so I can't even buy a rift and an attack. Do we have our weak attack in here? Yeah, we do. Or do I switch to this and use that on offense? I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, purchasing for 3 power. Let's just get a rift and a close call. Oh, and all these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd like to get a Furious Strike going, but I think I need to just, I don't want to pitch my whole hand for that. But I think it could have been a play. So this is here, this is here, this is here. Okay. So back up to 6. Oh, okay, okay. So we know he's going to turn this one. Probably should have took another guard, actually, but whatever. Phoenix. 4. That goes this way. Okay, then he's going to stab in my space. There's still only 3 meeples on the board, so we're not worried about this extra ability. So he's going to stab me. I'll retaliate. And I'm definitely going to use this ability here, I think. Big roll, big roll. 1 star. He's hitting for what? 3? So I could take a damage. Do I reroll? Do I reroll? I mean, it is more damage. Let's reroll 1 die. Maybe we'll get a 3 or 4 even, and I'll pitch cards for that. Okay, okay. So in this case, we're going to pitch a focus. And we're going to pitch a short rest. We're just going to hope he doesn't attack here too much. I probably shouldn't be losing a short rest either. Maybe a walk. Maybe we don't need to walk. Yeah, we don't need to leave. Famous last words. Okay, so we got 2 successes then. So we ignore all damage. We hit back for 2. 3, 4. Another 5 is 9. 3, 6, 9. That's how you retaliate. Okay. People are disappearing. Okay. Now, there is no victim, so he's just going to raise Bloodlust for this, I think, right? That's how that worked? If there are no available... No. If there's no victims in our dimension, increase Bloodlust. So this goes up. He's now attacking for 3, moving for 3, which is the same. Then what does he do here? He is targeting whoever's closest, victim or me, which is me, of course. He's going to stab. We're going to guard. 3 dice. We get 1 success. So we could just take 1 damage here. I think is fine, right? Oh, the friend. You're right. Actually, you're right. I think it gets pulled. Hold on. Oh, it does get pulled. Yes. Okay. For a normal victim, replace the yellow with gray. For special, move their token. Yeah, that's what this is for. Duh. So orange victim is pulled. Bloodlust doesn't go up. So this goes down. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. That's the first time I've ever had like a special meeple on the board when that's happened, playing this scenario. Because usually I rescue this reporter like right away. It's usually one of the last ones I can rescue. But yeah, so the reporter is in the mirror dimension. That changes. Still attacks me though. I'm still blocking. I could take 1 damage. I think it's fine. And then this goes up from here. Now here's the problem. So I have a couple tarot cards left. We're in the upkeep phase. In the upkeep phase, I could switch my weapons, and then I get a free 3 damage on this guy. But I also still have in my hand the ability to open a rift, so I can go into his dimension, and I can weak attack him with the axe. So I think I should keep the axe, because he still has 2 health, right? If this did 2 damage, then I would switch to this. Yeah, I think I keep the axe, and we just go for a weak attack. And we hope we roll good on it. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right play, but this is what we're doing. All right, so we're not going to switch our weapons in the upkeep. Yeah, I like the dynamite for the revive play, Velko. That's what I said before. I think keep this for that point, because there is a chance he could revive with 3 hearts, right? And this could still finish him in that situation. Yeah. And I don't have to roll or anything, right? So it's like, it would be very helpful. Okay. The only problem, okay, let me think this through. So if I attack him now, we flip a token here, and it's got hearts, that ends my action phase, right? I go to purchasing, I should be able to get a card to guard me, and then survive, hopefully, to that phase to switch these, right? I'm just trying to think, like, I don't want to get myself locked in some weird scenario. Like, it's like I kind of want to pitch cards first and then do the attack, but like I can't do that because I don't have enough. So yeah, let's just try it. All right, just making sure I'm not screwing myself here. Okay, so our turn. We're gonna open a rift. I also have to stay in his dimension, which I probably shouldn't have lost that health. Because now if I have to stay in his dimension, I lose a health at the end of in the upkeep phase, I think it is. Yeah, upkeep phase. So that puts me in the perfect shot to get 3 hits from him. But hopefully I'll have a guard card by then. 3 dice still, right? 3 dice, opening a rift. 2 stars. So we can go to the mirror dimension. Special victims may follow. Okay, so we're in his dimension. No time lost. And now we weak attack him with the axe. One star. Or we pitch cards. I feel like we pitch cards. Oh, but then, hold on. Because we'll lose a health here. If we lose 1 health, we'll have 3 left. If we get a guard, we should be fine, because even if you fail, you reduce it by 1. If he attacks me twice, I'm toast. What do I do? Oh, I could short rest, too. Yeah, maybe we short rest. But if I just pitch these cards now, I don't have to worry about healing. Or losing time or rolling. Oh yeah, I can buy the will to live too. That'd be funny. Okay, I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to pitch these. So we hit him for 3. 1. You ready? Suspense. We don't even have to worry about any dynamite, any guards, any retaliates, nothing. He's dead. We killed the Mind Flayer. I mean, the Slayer. Nope, this one. Did it. Sick. Okay. I was panicking. Let's check under here. Oh, okay. Okay. I was living on the edge a little bit there. Yeah, because if he gets 1 attack through, we lose all of that. And then a second attack, if I don't block it, only have access to 1 guard, because the other one's tied up in here still. Yeah. Woo! Pizza delivery van for the win. Also, rolling double stars on that 1 distraction that like actually stayed for a while. Also, that event that event that shortened the mission, the tokens, like that made it we only needed 2. That changed everything. That bought us a couple rounds for sure. It made up for the wasted first 2 rounds. Oh, he would have got extra health on the next card. He would have got extra health on the next card too. So that is actually crazy. If he would have came back to life, right? He would have, I don't know, maybe had like, let's say he got like 2 hearts, right? He would have then got 2 more. Even if he got 1. If he got 1, then we're fine. We could still kill him with the Dragon's Breath. But if he got 1 or 2 more hearts here, that would have been trouble. That would have been trouble. Yeah, the axe and delivery van. Yeah, yeah. We're riding around a van with an axe and dynamite. This is awesome. Yeah, that was a good scenario. I like that one. That one's a fun little puzzle. And again, like we could have played a whole different mini game before killing him. We could have tried to survive the hunt. That has all different, some telekinesis and some kid scientists and stuff. We could have tried the save your father scenario. Trying to find our adopted father. And something to do with these keys. I don't know what that's all about. Or a missing friend. But had a best friend and a different location tracker and trying to find a spell book or something. That'd be cool. And then we just did we did one that has these kind of things on it, but this one is cracking the code, which I don't know what this one is. Oh, as the D20 is used. Jocket. Oh yeah, and I want to show you that horrible tarot card. So we got lucky it wasn't in the deck this time. But it's in here. I'll show you this card. Yeah, look at this card. Retreat, retreat. Place the killer in your space. Roll the d20 3 times and do the following for each result. On a 1 to 6, and I've had this hit twice, I think every time I've seen this card. And on a 7 to 20, does no effect. And if you weren't attacked, if you got lucky and it always was a 7 to 20 in all 3 rolls, you'd still increase Bloodlust. But even just the fact he can get to your space out of nowhere is insane. Like, I hate when they do stuff like that. And especially when it's on like the second to last terror card, you're already struggling, you're getting all ready, and then he just jumps in your space and smokes you. Because I only have 5 health, right? So when it happens at the end of the game and he's attacking for 4 or 5, yeah, 1 or 2 hits, I'm dead. Like, I'm just done. I'm just done. Yeah, it's a cheesy card. Very cheesy card depending when it comes up. Very cheesy card. Yeah, so many of these stupid ones. Hyperdimensional travel. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a neat little scenario. Nothing crazy. Like I like that little side scenario. It's like not too complicated. They're just fun little tokens and getting like super weapons basically. But yeah. But I like playing in the little village. I like the little town maps. Towns, malls, good stuff. I like that stuff. I just like the little town, the little 80s town feel. Good times. Good times. Velko says, I watched many season 3 or series 3 playthroughs, but Falconwood and Don't Make a Sound seem most enjoyable to see. Don't Make a Sound. I haven't even opened them all yet, Velko. Don't Make a Sound. Who is that one? Oh, is that like the Last of Us one with the clickers or like the sandworms or something? Like trying to, what's it trying to mimic? It's trying to mimic it's like trying to mimic that movie where they're all trying to be quiet, but also like it reminds me of Tremors. Greg, what's that? I can't remember that one movie where they're all like, there's a couple of them now. Where they're trying to be like dead silent all the time. No, I don't know which one you're talking about. Tremors movie? Don't Make a Sound. I'm not sure which one. I have Utopia. Merrick Warehouse. A Quiet Place. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the title I'm looking for. Thank you. Yeah, A Quiet Place. Those are cool movies. I don't know. I'll take your word for it. Like a website? Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh, I'm looking for it. Okay. Series 3. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's the Eyeless. Whoa. No, I just want to flip. And Utopia. Okay, yeah. So it's like The Quiet Place and Tremors kind of mixed together, right? Okay, I'll try that one next, actually. Oh, it's the toughest? Okay, never mind. I won't try that one next. Yeah, I always forget. They have like a title for the box, but then it's like I remember them by the title of like the location, you know? I mean, this one we're playing called the Falconwood Files, but it's like still it has Falconwood as the location, so it's like easier to remember. Jan Locus, if I'm saying that right, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. But yeah, there you go. There's a stream of Final Girl. There's your Final Girl Friday stream. I'll try to play more in the future. This might just not be till like next week or the week after. But we are playing Iridia tomorrow, continuing that campaign. We played, what did we play? Last night we played Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle Earth, if you're interested in that. Played some of that. If you're looking for more Final Girl, again, check the playlist in the video description. Lots more playthroughs we've done on the channel over the years, including the holiday-themed one, which was fun. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the rules, corrections, and catching me. I appreciate it. Like I said at the start of the stream, I knew I needed help with that today. Getting back in the Final Girl rhythm, man. It's like, it takes some time sometimes. Takes some time sometimes. Yeah, that sounds right. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.